What is up, y'all? So I can't even record on my damn phone. My video quality just dropped horribly. But let's talk about this finale. Everybody's talking about it. Euphoria season 2 just ended, and what the fuck just happened, right? So a ton of shit. We're gonna get into it right now. If you haven't followed me or subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do it now. Can we get to 25k? Let's get to it. But let's talk about Euphoria season 2. So we'll get to the big stuff in a bit. Let's talk about Rue, Elliot, and Jules, because I feel like out of all the storylines going on, this one's a little bit more tame this time around. And I know Rue kind of like took over half of the season. Of course she would, she's the main character, right? But I feel like this time around they got a little bit of more of a breather here. So we pretty much see Rue and Elliot's relationship be a lot better than it was mid-season. Of course, not all the way as it was at the beginning of the season, but I feel like we're at a better place. Also, Rue and Jules are sort of in a better place as well, but not really all the way there yet. They're kind of like in between, like I'm not really your friend or even more than that yet, but I don't hate you still. So I feel like that's pretty much where we leave Rue here. Jules and Elliot setting up for season 3. Dominic Fike says he is returning, so we have that we're probably going to explore more. Let's talk about though this whole like Maddy and Cassie, which finally came to an explosiveness that we were all waiting for the whole time, and it finally happened at Lexi's play, where we saw Cassie just like completely lose it. And I think that the damage that Cassie has done up until this point, especially in the finale, is irreversible, especially for Maddy and Lexi. It will take a lot from here, I think, in season 3. I hope we explore more of this, because I think the relationship between Lexi and Cassie being explored more, as well as Maddy and Cassie, and the three of them as well, will be something that I'm very eager to see once we get into our season 3. Now, let's talk about some other big stuff that happened here that some people are mad about, and that's Nate sort of getting a happy ending, as people are saying. Don't really think it's much of a happy ending, is more of a cathartic ending for him, sort of like bringing everything to a close. I feel like Nate Jacobs this season sort of was humbled so many times, and they're trying to really like change his character from what we saw in season 1. And season 3 should be interesting where Sam Levinson decides to take his character, because I think at this point Sam Levinson can really bring and humble Nate a lot more and maybe change him, but we'll see what happens. But pretty much he was able to finally confront his father as he finds him in a warehouse he had been staying in this whole time. And Cal is pretty much there trying to sort of like get a relationship going with his son again, sort of atoning for all of his sins and everything he's done. And Nate seems to be only there to take him out with the gun. And ultimately, we think this is what's going to end up happening. But we find out, no, Nate's not going to really go down that path. Sort of like, you're not worth it for me. And we see the police come in and take Cal. And that's pretty much the end of that. I think that come season 3, like I said, Nate's character should be explored more and see him change over time, atone, and not become who his father is. And I think Cal just goes deeper into trying to change as a person as well. And we'll see how that works out for him, right? And I think the big finale here is the whole thing with Fez. I think since the Lexi play started, everybody was anticipating whether Fexy was going to make it by the end of it all. And it turns out probably not. So Fez wasn't at the play yet. He was going, but then Custer was there, Faye, Ash, and things were getting a little fishy. This episode, we see that things just take like 0 to 100 to a new level, where we finally see Faye sort of crack and try to not have Custer like get Fez she's just trying to look out for him at this point, and everybody's on Team Faye now. Everybody was hating her the last episode, but everybody seems to be Team Faye now. It's too late, though. It looks like it's really too late. Custer is ultimately going to do what he needs to do, and Ash does what he needs to do and kills Custer, which is a shock for all. And Ash is like, nah, we're going guns a-blazing. The police are coming, and we're going to do that. He gets all the guns and everything to, like, Fez not wanting to do nothing and to him to just stop. He's going to take the fall for Custer's death because he's already going to take it for Mouse and all of that, so why not? And let Ash be free, but Ash ain't having it. Before you know it, a shootout, and then we see Ash dead, and we see Fez with a gunshot wound. Well, gun, I'm not sure, but we pretty much see Fez down and out and sort of being arrested. He's not making it to Lexi's play. He leaves a note that looks behind as he's being dragged, and that's pretty much the end of Euphoria season 2. Ash is dead. Cal is going to jail. Nate seems to be atoning. Fez is going to jail. Cassie, Maddy, and Lexi are at their worst they've ever been. And Rue, Jules, and Elliot are sort of in limbo. Not sure exactly where that relationship's going to head. It's going to be very interesting what Sam Levinson decides to do for season 3. We aren't expecting season 3 for 2 more years. So I'm very interested to see where all of this progresses as we get to these characters sort of making it past season 1 and season 2, where we're going to head into season 3 sort of as a blank slate now, because there's pretty much everything's out in the open now. And I think the only logical direction for season 3 is a growing season where we see these characters grow out of who they used to be and grow into who they are going to become due to everything that's happened to them so far. So I think that's going to be a very interesting thing to explore. I don't think Fez is dead as many people are predicting that he is. I think only Ash is dead. I think Fez is just going to be taken to the prison, jail, whatever, or start to go to a court due to everything happening. And I think the relationship between him and Lexi are going to be something that's going to be interesting to explore in season 3 as it develops as well. And sort of having Lexi feel like this is the last person she felt a true connections with is now being taken away from her. That should be interesting to see, especially with the relationship with her sister just completely deteriorating at the end of this episode. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on what you thought about the season, what you thought about the final episode. What are you hoping to see in season 3? I will be making a season 3 theories video come tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed to know when that video drops. Turn on that notification bell so YouTube lets you know when that video drops. But like I said, explosive finale. I think Euphoria really does try to get everybody by the finale to come back and be like, nah, we need some more. So season 3 is not out for another 2 years. So we'll see how this all plays out. Like I said, I got you with the theories though. I'll be posting them tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But like I said, Fez isn't dead. He's just going to either go to jail or we'll start seeing him go to court or something like that. Cal's definitely going to jail after everything, I feel. And I'm very excited to see where all the characters end up as well for season 3. Will we get some in-between episodes like they did for Jules and Rue? Or what is the case for like 2-year wait? Because I feel like Euphoria is on such a high. It'd be kind of like weird if they didn't drop something in between, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. As always, that is going to do it for me. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to me here. Can we get to 25K? I think we can get to 25K. Let's try and get to that right now. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Check out the video on the left if you haven't already. Comment below your theories and thoughts for season 3. And I'll see all of you next time. As always, stay safe, stay positive, my friends.